This month's skincare theme at Christine Byer Aesthetics is you got this, right? So if you want to learn a quick way to microdose your devices, stay tuned. What is microdosing devices? I'm going to tell you. That's coming up next. Welcome back. Christine Byer here, licensed esthetician for 23 years. And on this channel, we talk about your skincare journey because it's never one thing that makes your face look better. It's a whole combination of things. So we're talking about you got this because sometimes we have those periods in our life when things are just heavy, right? We just got a lot going on. I know for me, we just moved both of my businesses from Ohio to Indiana, and I'm so happy to be around my skincare stuff. It just brings me joy. But it's been a lot. It's been a lot with staffing changes and all this stuff. So sometimes we just got to keep it simple, or we got to keep it short, right? Because it's just too much to do. So maybe 90% will do rather than 100% at times like this. So one of the ways I like to fit in my devices when I'd really like to use all of them, but I'm like, no, I can't get to all these. I will microdose a device. And so what is microdosing a device? It's doing the smallest amount possible to still elicit a change, add energy to the skin, still cause some lifting, some plumping, some skin overturning, some, rejuvenation happening. And so how that would look is you would choose 2 to 3 devices and use them for half the amount of time, right? So for example, if I wanted to microdose my Curve, my Time Master Pro, and my Mini, I could do this. What I like about this guy, this Curve, well, it's made for the face and body. And so I know this has ultrasound, this has RF, this has biomechanical vibration, this has, because it's great for cellulite on the legs, the arms, etc., and the butt, and and it has LED. And so what I love to use this on is underneath here. It is fantastic for clearing out lymph that we collect underneath our chin. And so I've told you this before, but let's not forget that in the entire face and neck unit, your head and neck unit, 90% of your lymph nodes are here. Right. Gross, right? collecting. So we have like a little lymph purse right here. And if you don't know what lymph is, it is a very superficial liquid that takes away excess cellular debris and garbage and junk and stuff that the body doesn't need anymore. It gets peed out or excreted, right? So lymph collects because it does not have a heart to beat it through. It only moves when we move, right? So if we have a very sedentary job, like sitting doing facials all day or sitting at a desk, we are going to collect a lot of lymph. And I have clients that look like they've lost weight when they leave here because I work the crap out of this area. I do facial contouring massage, and I do, I'll use this. I have a lot of ways to release all this so this trapped lymph can just go and just get absorbed up here in the clavicle and be carried out of the body, right? So, but a way to do that fast, even faster than with your hands, would be with the Curve. Let me show you how this looks. The Curve is good at vibrating out all that excess lymph. It's got the radio frequency, it's got the LED. And so if I use this for about 90 seconds and really get up behind the ear, really unplunge around underneath the chin, it's not forward, it is upward. It is up underneath the chin. I'm not directing this energy towards the thyroid in any way. And so that's why I go up on the side of the neck, up underneath the ear, underneath the chin, and on down the side of the neck. This is to avoid the thyroid. So after I have done 90 seconds of this, then I'll go in with my Time Master Pro. Why? Because Time Master Pro will, it's a little bit smaller, and I can actually physically sort of push out the lymph. And it also has LED. It's got electric muscle stimulation, so it's going to get my muscles going to start to engage those. And this thin muscle here, the platysma, the Time Master Pro is fantastic at getting it to look better. You're going to do 90 seconds, 2 minutes with the Time Master Pro. It's going to start to really plump up the muscles. It's got ultrasound as well, so it's going to help basically with cell-to-cell communication and cellular turnover, and also push out excess lymph that maybe a little nook and cranny that the curve missed. So although that's not usually much. And then we will go in, and if you've watched me for any amount of time at all, you know what is last, what always comes last when you do your treatments, and microcurrent is one of the treatments. Microcurrent. We do microcurrent last because it works on, and you're going to do this with conductive gel, obviously, because it works on the muscles, right? So it's a very, very tiny current. You don't feel this, and you're going to go in and you're going to work. I work sideways on my neck because, and if I had conductive gel, this would be beeping. My hand has more moisture, I think, than my neck right now. So yes, this would be beeping if I had conductive gel on, but yeah, you want to use conductive gel or it's really not going to work. But I was just showing you, for example, and then I would do about 5 minutes of this because this is so good at lifting. You know, you can do your vectors. I have videos on the vectors, and we have little vector cards. I think we passed them out last month. Vectors. So I like doing microcurrent last because it leaves the muscles taut and toned and retrained. And we're not going to go in and do the enema or massage afterwards. We want to leave those muscles right there in the up taut position, re-educated. All right, so that would be a quick way to combine 3 devices. And you know how they say together we are more powerful than alone, and that is so true, that when you blend devices, you get a more powerful result than just using one, because the skin has to keep guessing. It's like, oh, what's this? What's that? How am I gonna react to that? I need to, it's just a lot. It's a lot of workout. It's like a HIIT workout for the face. So it's cross training. And so it's a nice sort of full-bodied way of working out the skin, and more devices and more variety to the skin works better than just one device, and makes that one shorter period of time actually more powerful. Just doing like HIIT workouts are actually more powerful than taking a walk. That's just the way it is. So I hope that makes sense, that the combined effort of 3 devices is going to be more challenging to the skin than just using one device the same amount of time. Okay, so that is microdosing your devices. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.